Look on the screen. Look on the screen. Is it Nathan Cooper? What is it going to take? Gonna keep on holding on. I'm still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Oh yes, I'm still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Well, I'm still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Holding on until I'm gone. Is that your song for the day? Seriously, I know it sounds silly. You still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Come on, say it now. You still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Hold on until your butt is gone. That makes no sense. And yet, that's what some women are doing. That's what some women are doing. Ladies, we gotta learn to love ourselves. You have to learn to love yourself. Trying to pick up these dust buckets, it's not going to work. It never has. All it does is lead to somebody being carried away in a hearse. It is not going to work. It just doesn't. Sometimes you need to, a lot of women, it's time to work on ourselves and just be happy with you. And you never know. A decent man that's worth a darn may come along. Some of them can sniff. She with a dust bucket. Why? The way she handles herself, carries herself, always sad, full of gloom. You'd be surprised. It's sometimes you need to be alone to get to know you. Invest in you. Let's go ahead and get to the story. What did he do? You ain't gonna believe this. Check it out, ladies and gentlemen. Fair use. Unbelievable.
Reveals about the relationship between a murder victim and the man accused of killing her.
Loved ones of Sherbert Maddox are in mourning, and this memorial is growing outside of the home where her body was found in a refrigerator yesterday. Tonight, we're talking to the Rhode Island Coalition Against Domestic Violence about Maddox's death and the circumstances of this case.
12 News reporter Amanda Pitts joins us now live from Providence with more. Amanda?
Well, the coalition had hoped this year might be the year without any domestic violence deaths. But now with this latest murder allegedly at the hands of that victim's boyfriend, that sadly won't be the case. A memorial growing bigger by the hour outside of the Parkes Avenue home where Sherbert Maddox was found dead. Police saying this man, 53-year-old Nathan Cooper, is responsible.
She was actually wrapped in several layers of types of saran wrap, towels, blankets, and then she was placed in a refrigerator.
Her body was found around 2:30 Tuesday morning, but police estimate she could have been killed days prior by a gunshot. In court Wednesday, Cooper was arraigned for her murder, following an emotional outburst. As Maddox's family came face to face with the man police say was the victim's boyfriend.
Our investigation is showing that he did have violent tendencies toward her in the past.
When we have a loss of life like this, we're reminded that we actually there's an urgency to this because lives are on the line.
Lucy Rios of the Coalition Against Domestic Violence says the organization is heartbroken by this loss.
Every year we start the year praying that this will be the year that we don't have any more domestic violence homicides.
The signs, she says, are oftentimes obvious. And when you see something, say something, as one domestic violence death is too many.
We're just hoping that that it isn't in being, that we can come together and figure out how do we support other people.
Lady, nice kind words. I remember yesterday on the story, The young woman he killed her and dragged her into the carport. Yeah, in the house they shared. Dragged her into that carport now. And she did. I think she was overnight. And I thought about it. So I guess he dragged into the carport and took his dusty behind inside and went to sleep. I don't understand. Other people, the family members said, I think it was the uncle, if I'm not mistaken, tried to tell them, it's time to separate, go away. But no. Here's the thing about it. People are going to do what they want to do. And they're going to keep hanging with these highly volatile, violent, homicidal men. They're going to keep on doing this because guess what? Hate to tell you, that's what they want to do. They don't value themselves. That low self-esteem is high. Pimp game popping. And that pimp game going to pop them up out of here. That's the sad part. Leave. As I said before, if a man doesn't have his own, girl, why you bringing him into your home? Picking up a homeless dude. And he don't have to be homeless for us like sleeping up under the bridge. He on somebody else's couch. 35 years old. What were you doing before then? Did he lose a job? Couldn't afford the new apartment rent? What was he doing before then? And when he was doing well before then, guess what? Why couldn't he find you? Oh, he done found you now that he been put to boot. Can't find a place to live, don't have a job, no income. Now he found you. What was he doing before then when he was on his feet? Where was that woman at? Keep saying. These ladies, they don't necessarily, a lot of these men, they hate women, but they need you. They need you. They do. You want to be loved, you need to love you first. Getting with these dust buckets, not trying to rhyme, but you're going to end up in a hearse. This has to stop. This has to stop. A history of violence? Oh, okay. And still there. You just signed your death certificate and you're taking your life in your hands. As I said before, what you need to do, maybe to wake up, if you're seeing that you're facing a history of violence, go ahead and pull out your phone. Pull out your phone and do that selfie. Yeah, get the selfie stick or whatever you do, get in the mirror and let people know, listen, I don't value men with a dust bucket. He's violent. We already know the history of this here. Unless you believe it upon the rock. This is how women end up murdered. Okay? But it's okay. Because I'm still holding on with the dust bucket Tyrone. Oh, I'm still holding on with the dust bucket Tyrone. I'm gonna hold on. I'm gonna go home. I'm gonna hold on until I'm gone. Do that. Let everybody know you're okay with it. If accepting your death is what it takes for this relationship, you're deciding to stay, let everybody know. When and if, we hoping he doesn't, but if he kills you, let him know, everybody know, hey, it's okay. That is a chance you were willing to take so you could say, I got a man, I got a relationship. Do the video now today. So that way you might can ease the pain of your loved ones who feel that you may have been victimized. Dealing with some of these dusties, hate to tell you, you're committing suicide. If these men are violent from you from the jump, when it turns that way and you still there, you still holding on, you might end up gone. You are literally taking your life in your hands. They are proving it time and time again. And I'm sure the woman, they haven't shown her face. She probably thought, oh, it ain't gonna get that far. We just going through a little something. You're going through a little something, yep. And a little something, he has murked you in the home and put you in a refrigerator. He is here, you are gone. Dealing with a typical dust bucket Tyrone, allegedly. What is it going to take? A man going upside your head? Now, if it was me, I don't roll like that. But yeah, I'm gonna have to try to get my lick back. And I know I can't fight a man, so we already know we're gonna go ahead and see if he's buckshot proof. I may have gotten a spanking or so growing up. Excuse the expression. My dad didn't whip my ass, and I'm not taking that from a man. Oh no. Or you might end up in jail. Oh well, he'll be dead. Because I'm telling you, my father didn't treat me that way, didn't treat my mother that way. You barking up the wrong tree. Don't even try it. Don't even try. I don't need the Marine. I think I can protect myself if I got my little burner on me. Now hand to hand, I'm not finna do that. But yeah, so that right there, have your friend. Mm-hmm. I mean, well, wait till he get to me. He's a Marine. He's gonna do. Shh. That's crazy. Time a man put his hands on you, you need to, that's your cue to go. That's your cue to go. But no, we want to protect him. Want to protect. I didn't want him to stop beating on me. Want to protect him, and it happens again and again. If someone, poor woman, rest in peace. If someone had told her girl a week before, let's say before this happened, it was going to occur, she wouldn't have believed it. Why? Because you're looking through life through rose-colored glasses. You have got to get with the program. Look what's happened to the masses of women dealing with these dusty, low-performing men. They're ending up dead. Ending up dead. And I kind of wonder, did she support him? Talk about sleeping with the enemy. I wonder if she supported him. And see, this day and age, you can't pull all this, well, I'm going to give him a chance, and if it don't work, he going to get out. No, baby boo, you might get out 6 feet under. It's not even worth taking a chance. Well, I'm going to give it a try, and if he doesn't get it together, I'm giving him a certain amount of time, and if it doesn't work, then he's just going to have to go. That's what you're not understanding. Sometimes he has no place else to go. You are his self-esteem. The fact that he can fool you and control you, that lifts his self-esteem. More than likely, everyone that knows him knows he ain't about anything, So the fact that, man, he done got a hold to a woman and she got a place, her own house, she got a place to live, apartment, food, furniture. Old girl got some income. Man, you done found you one. You are boosting his self-esteem. So then when you come with, hey, you know what? We need to really have a conversation. This isn't quite working out. You and I know this is my house. So I'm going to need you to leave by the end of the week. When you do that, oh my God, it's like this bitch done lost her mind trying to get rid of me. Where the hell is I'm gonna go? Oh kid, you lost her mind, kid. You taking all your resources, baby. You're taking away all your resources. He doesn't have any. Okay, so if he can't hold his own, don't bring him home. It's some men out here. I've noticed on my channel, enlighten the below. I'm assuming Cam Morris. I'm assuming he's a man. Okay, so let's say these two men here. Figuring with some of your comments, you know darn well they wouldn't. Any decent man is not going to have their daughters to come up with, oh well, he don't have nothing, but I'm gonna go ahead and bring him in. Any decent person, they're not finna go out like that. They are just not. So this right here, that needs to be the thing. If he does not have his own, if he doesn't have his own, do not bring him home. Okay? So I'm going to say it one more time for the mammies in the back. And maybe for a female, you're going through a little time, a little self-esteem. Darling, don't do it, boo. Don't do it. Okay? Because I don't want you to be the one that has to have the t-shirt or singing the words to the song. I'm still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Oh yeah, I'm still holding on to a dust bucket Tyrone. Holding on until I'm gone. I'm out.